This is your brain, and right now it's losing a war it doesn't even know it's fighting. We like to think that our inability to sit down and focus for an hour is a personal failure, that we're just lazy. But the truth is much darker. The modern world isn't attacking your willpower, it's weaponizing your biology. Every time you try to deeply focus, this happens. Your brain begins building tight, efficient neural connections. But then, a single ping, a harmless notification. In that exact millisecond, a digital grenade tears your attention apart. The entire network collapses, instantly shattering your boredom threshold. To understand why, we have to go back 100,000 years. In the ancestral savanna, new information was rare. When a bush rustled, your brain instantly flooded with dopamine, forcing you to look. Why? Because that rustle meant either dinner or that you were about to become dinner. Curiosity was survival. And this is exactly what modern tech companies figured out. They took our ancient survival mechanism and weaponized it into a multi-billion-dollar attention casino. Social media, emails, and news feeds are explicitly engineered to mimic slot machines. Every scroll down is a pull of the lever. This psychological trick is called variable reward. You never know if the next scroll will bring a boring post or a massive hit of validation. It's that absolute unpredictability that keeps your brain hooked. Tech giants didn't build tools. They built a slot machine inside your mind. To build anything of value, write code, design a business strategy, or study for an exam, you need maximum cognitive capacity. Think of your brain like the RAM in a computer. When you dive into deep work, your entire mental bandwidth is allocated to this one specific task. But then you do that one seemingly harmless thing. Your phone lights up and you think, I'll just glance at this text for 2 seconds. In that exact moment, your cognitive RAM fractures. Your focus is shattered, and a massive chunk of your mental processing power is instantly hijacked. This phenomenon is scientifically known as attention residue. Research from the University of California reveals a shocking truth. Even if you only looked at your phone for 2 seconds, it takes your brain exactly 23 minutes and 20 seconds to completely purge that distraction and return to peak focus. If you check your phone or email every 15 minutes, your cognitive RAM never actually clears. You spend your whole day living in a state of permanent mental fog. You're essentially operating at half your IQ, all while feeling completely exhausted and busy. So, how do we fix this? Most people will tell you to just use more willpower. But willpower is a finite resource. It's like a phone battery that drains throughout the day. The real solution is to build a low-dopamine architecture. Change your environment so that focus requires zero effort. Pillar number 1 is digital quarantine. The rule is absolute. When you work, your phone cannot be on your desk and it cannot be in your pocket. It must physically be in an entirely different room behind a closed door. Removing the visual friction alone instantly frees up massive mental bandwidth. Pillar number 2 is the 60-minute dopamine delay. Do not touch a digital screen for the first hour of your day. No social media, no email, no news. If you flood your brain with cheap dopamine the moment you wake up, you spike your chemical baseline, making real work feel painfully boring for the rest of the day. Pillar number 3 is batch processing. Stop leaving Slack, email, or WhatsApp open in the background. Instead, schedule 2 specific blocks a day, say 11 o'clock a.m. and 2:30 p.m. Open your communication tools, handle everything all at once, and then aggressively shut them down. When you lock these 3 pillars together, you build an impenetrable shield around your mind. Your environment finally starts working for you, not against you. You no longer have to fight the temptation of red notification badges, because the architecture wins every single time. In the modern digital economy, the winners aren't the smartest or the hardest working. The winners are those who can ruthlessly defend their capacity for deep thought. Once you stop being a slave to algorithms and reclaim your dopamine, deep focus stops being a struggle. It becomes your default state. If you want to stop being a victim of digital engineering and start building systems that give you your life and productivity back, hit that subscribe button below. This is the path to mastering your focus. I'll see you in the next video.